Welcome people. I'm Katizu, MFA. Welcome to the program that we created recently, the most recent, the newest on the online platforms. It's called The Rapture. The Rapture, we are going to be interacting politically, socially, economically, as well as religiously. We're going to be tackling things, matters pertaining entertainment, sports, politics, agricultural activities, infrastructural development, tourism, culture, religion, and many others that affect our life from all angles. Today I'm delighted to have my guest. She's been in politics for a while. She's those who always play behind the scenes in politics. Welcome Mukami Nthigah.
Thank you, Katizo. Asante sana.
Yes. It's been a while.
It has been a while, and thank you for this invitation.
You've really grown.
Yes. And people grow. I know I've grown.
Yes.
Body-wise, and aspect of life, I've grown. And you too. I can see you. Okay.
Thank you. So, for the purposes of those people you are going for or going after, who's this Mukami Nthigah?
Mukami Nthigah is a villager, and thank you for that question.
Ati villager, wait.
Mimi ni village girl.
Kutoka kwa wapi sasa?
Village girl from the interior of Embu County. A village called Kagumori village. Kagumori village. It's in Embu County, the interior, yes. And it is in Gaturi South sub-location. The ward is called Gaturi South.
Gaturi South, eh?
Yes, and the constituency is Manyata constituency.
Oh, you see me, I've been to, nimefika Embu, lakini pale town on the way to Meru. Yeah, fika Embu, then you see, you know Kampundunda? Unapita hapo mbele, you get to Kampundunda,
so that
we go for hiking.
That location is called, when you're on your way to Meru.
Yes.
At the highway.
Yes, just on the highway.
At the highway.
Going so deeper.
Those are the location. My location is Nemburi. It's just on the highway.
On the highway.
Yes.
Oh,
Nemburi location.
Yeah.
I know that word is also even so hard for you to pronounce. Nemburi.
It's hard, Nemburi. It's very hard.
Yes.
So, you've been in politics, huh?
Yeah.
For a while.
Right.
How are you in politics yet we have not been seeing in the limelight? Hatujakuwa tukikuona like you see the way people move around with the politicians kupiga kelele, hatujakuona. How have you been working?
Ni kweli, I have been in politics, but not on the limelight, on the political domain. Okay. In front.
No. Yeah.
I have been a backbencher, or yes, at the back scene. Those people who play at the back and make things work. Strategizing, planning, communication,
you mean
politics.
You mean I'll assume I'm very new in politics, and so for the understanding of the public, you mean these politicians only execute what has been planned by some people? So kuna watu wanapanga hivi vitu, then hao wanaenda tu kuvifanya.
By the way, Katiezo, politics sio kuonwa tu pale kwa TV. Ati unaona our leaders akina Martha Karua and His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. Kuna kazi mingi inakuwa imefanywa at the back of the scene before they even come. Sometimes you see them with the script. They are reading scripts.
Yeah, sure.
Those scripts are done at the back.
Even the speeches
kule ndani kule nyuma. So politics is not about at the forefront. Otherwise, yes, I have been in politics a while now, and at the back of the scene you experience a lot, and that's why you are told to learn fast. Learn as much as you can at the back. Hata wakati kanisani, there are those who are called backups. Kuna wale wa backups. Na huyu mwenye anashika mic, the choir leader sometimes will not do totally without the back.
You've been in politics for a while. And you've waited until when things are messy in our country politically. You see, like saizi hauwezi predict the next move when itakuwa politics. Every day in the morning tunamkia vitu zingine too different.
True.
Magazeti zinasoma vitu very funny, very different moves from our political leaders. Why did you just decide kukuja saizi this 2022 and things are this way?
Wow.
When you could have even started back in 2013 or 2017.
Wow. Katiezo, nataka tu nikwambie kitu moja. We are made of toughness. We are made of toughness as women. I have also been countering a lot of hardship in my areas of line. Those strategic planning, those communication, they are not easy thing. So coming when things are a bit tough, that has now been
so that's like your,
I've already experienced.
That's now your field, the best field you can play on.
To just say a simple word, I have experienced the hardship being at the back of politics, and now I'm ready for this at the front. I believe now I have the experience that is needed. I've scooped a lot of knowledge and the experience that is needed to counter tough things and tough season.
For example,
like it is.
If I may ask, you've said you've spoken about there are a lot of difficulties that you've encountered while playing the background politics. There are always those scenarios where some of these these people in position always take advantage of our ladies.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced that? Or such that somebody wants some sexual favor from you?
I've had such things but from my peers.
Okay.
I've had I can say there are rumors or something, because I've never I just want to be straight. My boss is a woman, Mother Karua.
Okay.
Otherwise, if I can sexually be,
but they are male. They are male.
But those are just juniors like me. How will they harass me when we are looking forward? We are looking up to our boss who is a woman.
It is said. Those
are just colleagues. If you have to do something, you agree, but not them harassing you.
Okay, you have to agree. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, you've spoken of something. It shouldn't be like it is a must or somebody wants to take advantage. It's a two-way traffic.
Yeah, very true. So I've never experienced harassment, not from any senior member.
No, when I first met you, it was some time back, of course.
Sure.
I saw some leadership aspect in you, but and then you've managed to put it into use, like you are helping leaders to achieve their goals and dreams.
True.
Haujatuambia ni position gani unaendea?
Good. A position.
Yes, ni gani hii? Ama unataka kuwa president na tujui?
Even presidency, we will going for it, but the position that I am going for right now, or I'm eyeing right now, and in this political season, is county women representative.
Wow.
Of Embu County.
You're aiming high.
Which is also okay. Aiming high is the best thing you can do. You aim higher and take yourself out there.
County women representative. Ngoja. Unajua sijaijua roles za county women representative.
Good. I will teach you. I've been teaching you. And I will still teach you again.
I'm your humble student.
Yes. So the roles of county representative, women member of parliament. She is a national member of parliament representing.
I'm told they sit in the National Assembly.
Yes,
by the way.
Yes, representing women and girls' interest, promoting their interest. These women wamewekwa pale parliament ndio waweze kurepresent their fellow women and girls, and coming up with solutions that affect girl child, that affect women of all walks of life, because we have also women who are disabled. Si unajua kuna wanawake pia disabled. Si concentrate na kuempower just the group that I am mandated to empower.
So those
because si hao tu
the girl child and the people with the
sababu si wenyewe tu amenivotia, si nimevotiwa kule na men and even old women. Si watu wote wamenivotia, otherwise kule unavotiwa na kila mtu. Huwezi pita tu ati umevotiwa na women. You also, by the way, ukienda kule chini, at least uweze pia kuambia kile utafanya, what you do to the whole community, not just to women and girls. Otherwise
sure,
utavotiwa na women and girls only.
So whatever you're thinking of is empowering the whole community. But
to say that, like to
now
speak on
some of the plans empowering those women and even the other people.
Yes, good.
So what is the essence of you empowering these people?
So that they don't depend on a politician, because we are wired, tuko wired at politician akikuja, and when they come to, wakikuja kutatua some of the problems we go through, they come with short-term solutions. They don't come with long-term solutions. So we keep on depending on them every now and then, which should not be the case. It should not be the case.
Do you think this notion itakuja isha kweli? Yeah. Whenever a politician comes in the village, we run there, anatupea 50 bob,
ni sisi tutaimaliza kati yezo, ni sisi tutamaliza hii notion. Otherwise, at 21st century, we will not afford to keep on begging for handouts. They are called handouts. For political handouts.
Yeah, of course.
Imagine at 21st century when we have intellectuals, when we are already learned. My university, wale wengi we have degrees, wale wengi we have masters. We still depend on handouts. We have intellectual capacity of creating lasting solutions.
That's a culture that has been made, like tumejua ni hivyo, because it's been automated. It's been a automatic thing in our mind that whenever you meet a politician,
imagine that culture. Hiyo culture inaweza isha, and we are the one ending that culture.
Utanipeka 100 pia.
Oh my goodness. That culture, we are ending it.
Because you see, we have that notion that whenever you meet a politician lazima kujengeka kitu, sio?
And it,
Obichu unapata ukinipea 50 bob naenda kutumia ishe immediately.
By the way, let me tell you something. It's not bad kupewa sometimes 100, sababu unaweza umepewa hiyo 100 ununue unga ya kukula usiku. But do you know that is a very short term solution? It's a short term solution.
But I had another guy telling me, I cannot call people for a meeting. They come spend a whole day there. Then they go home empty-handed. This is an allowance for a sitting allowance for them and transport allowance. Which is also good, because we will not call people to come listen to you wakati mtu angeenda kulima shamba yake ama apeleke vitu sokoni na apate pesa. Utaniita hapa ukose kunipa at least to compensate my time. It is still okay, but we should not concentrate on what we are getting there and then, rather than what we will build, or the future or long-term solution, or what we are getting from this person ati atasolve shida zetu za kesho kivipi. Ni sawa tupe hapo, sababu tumekuja kumsikiza, kusikiza kama ataweza. He is compensating. We also have allowances. Hata huku nje wakati umeitwa mkutano, you are not just being paid. Unapewa allowance pia kuchangia vile umechangia kwa mkutano, giving you thoughts and ideas. So on a rate of about 1 to 10. Ukiangalia vile our leaders have performed since 2013, let's talk of the new constitution. Since devolution started. 2013 to 2017 hawakuwa wameelewa sana ni nini nafaa wafanye, so kulikuwa with a lot of confusion. Now from 2017 to date, every leader should have understood their mandate, their role. On a scale of 1 to 10, I want you just to be general. Where would you rate our current government, not like the president and his deputy, but even the leaders behind them?
I will say 4. I will say 4.
Why 4? Not even halfway.
I will say 4. 4 over 10. Because,
why?
Because even with all the resources, even with all the devolution issue, they still have a long way to go in terms of development. We have devolved counties, right?
Yes.
Money have come to counties. That was what they tell us. But when you look at these counties, yes, they have tried to solve some problems, but actually we have a long way to go in terms of development in our counties. We still have a long way to go. And why? Not because there is no money, because they are saying yes, they have devolved. Yes, money has come to the county, to our counties. But because the leaders, now we have the leaders we are choosing, the leaders we are electing to the office, most of them come with self-interest. They come with self-interest. That money they use the money for their selfish gain for their own use, rather than using the same money to develop people in their community.
Someone said something somewhere that this new blood that comes into politics, or this political leadership, they come with a lot of big dreams, very nice dreams, and whatever they're thinking for the people. But once they get elected, first somebody has to build up themselves.
Very true.
Mtu enda ajenge nyumba ya kitu kama milioni 10, anunue magari karibu, convoy ya magari karibu 6, aende yani
inakuwa, that's a bad notion.
But that's
a very bad notion. Otherwise,
hebu nataka saizi, when you look at every leader, you find that akona convoy ya magari karibu 6. Each vehicle is full of people who are his staffs, others who are not doing anything but just being awarded for being their psychofancy in a way.
Very true.
Now, from your angle, looking at the young generation leaders, I'll mention but a few. Look at someone like the very vocal one, Embakasi MP, Babu Owino. Look at Muhammad Ali. Look at Nthigah. Look at Didimas Baraza. You see, there are those who have performed, and others have not.
Very true.
So what's your take on that?
Thank you, because of highlighting. Highlight the positive leaders, the positivity in all this.
Yes,
you have highlighted the positivity in all what you have, all the people that you have mentioned, despite some having selfish gains or selfish interest when they get to parliament, when they get to these platforms. Many of them, some people we know that they have brought back to the community. They went there and they refused to be corrupt. They refused to have their own selfish interest. Rather, they came back na wakajenga mwananchi, something that they were entrusted to do.
How maono yako ya ku-empower the society? I think it's one of the best I've had, because when you listen to most of these politicians, they do not have that plan to empower their people for long-term solutions.
True. Very true.
Leave alone even infrastructure or what.
True.
You can only build a road for somebody who has eaten.
And do you know what? Even in those roads, wanakujanga siku za mwisho na hata wakuji na the right materials. By the way, most of the roads they come to do, baadaye like some few months or 1 year ishaanza kubomoka. Unashindwa, this is their way of thinking, or this is their way of living, so that we are able to depend on them fully. to be able to be calling them each and every time for the same thing. That is not a lasting solution. That is just a short-term solution, and it's a bad notion for our leaders. Most of our leaders, they want us to take them, to be dependent on them rather than at least even empowering us and even helping them when they come back for campaign, wakuje tuwasaidie, sababu wakitupea nguvu yani, baadaye wakikuja tutawapea, we can even fund them. Even imagine it is very possible.
How long is it going to take for such political maturity to get to a country, you know? That's what I'm trying to think of. You have unaona maono, but how long is it going to take for that to be a reality in our country?
A marathon starts with
just a step.
Yes. So it will take time, yes. But kama sisi tunajitoa na mwingine ajitoe, mimi nijitoe, mwingine ajitoe, na maono ya kuempower the community, not having too much self-interest, having connection, international connections works best when you're also dealing with a community, because you are able to present your ideas to your international connections. You are able to present your ideas to them, and they are able to come in.
Who are investors of which? Huh?
Yes.
I think that's a good idea.
Very true.
Now, I want us to, apart from your aspiration,
yes,
I want you to look at something kind of stupid, but it's real. The political psychofancy. I'll call it, it's an obscene word, bootlicking. Political bootlicking, whereby
what
you
is that,
find,
honestly?
No, I said it's
licking
an obscene
the boots,
word.
what's
No,
that?
it's bootlicking, such that you find, for an example, you are my political leader.
Yeah.
And you are in a position.
Yeah. You
are doing the wrong thing, but I'll still praise it. Just for I to get favors from you, from the party level. You know, that kind of a thing. When you look at our country, there are leaders who are doing decimally. They're really performing poorly.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, there are people still praising them. And they still just follow.
To get favors from them. Wow.
Look at these young generation leaders. I don't want to mention some, but we have major political leaders in this country. Like we have the former Prime Minister,
yes,
a very honorable man.
Yes.
We have Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, the President. We have ANC party leader who's Musalia Mudavadi.
Yes.
We have Ford Kenya.
Yes.
Wetangula. We have here,
all of them.
All those people. Behind them, there are those people who will do some very funny things just to get the attention of the party leader and favors from them, especially the young generation.
Anyway, I'm not getting the entire gist of your question, but I'm kind of trying to get it. That we are entertaining these leaders, even when they are doing the wrong thing, we entertain them, because we need favors from them. We even that go is the out, notion.
We even go out.
That is the notion we want to come to bring to an end, because we are not supposed to be entertaining stupidity. Otherwise, in politics, things that are going to affect us, things that are affecting our future, we entertain them. That is the notion we are coming out and really desiring, or even taking it to cutting it or bringing it to an end. Kuimaliza kabisa, tutamaliza hiyo notion kabisa ya entertain leaders, because we want favors from them, and without even them helping us. We still want to please them, tuwafurahishe ndiposa tupate
kufurahisha tu ndo tupate some favors from the party.
Small favors. Na hata sio ya kesho, ni kitu ya kumaliza hii dakika. Sababu ukipewa 100 shillings, you finish it right away.
Of course.
Yes. Not tomorrow's solution.
Women empowerment. I don't know why is it that in our country and in Africa at large, women empowerment is being made to look like war against men.
Why would why would men feel like we are attacking them when we well know, or when they very well know, wakati wanajua vizuri sana tulitolewa kwa umbavu wao? By the way, ama hawajui hivyo? Wanaume hawajui women, Eve was taken from Adam's lip. Can I ask you, when your lip or when your clothes is being washed, are you going to be happy or are you going to complain? You're going to be happy, of course. Hautavaa nguo yenye ina uchafu. So trying to empower your limb, trying to empower someone who came, your own flesh, that should not be deemed as fighting you. And again, men are the head. The Bible says they are the head. We are the neck. Women are the neck.
I've not heard that for a very long time.
A man is the head. So
we are the head. Yes, you should give us our positions as the head. You
should not be feeling intimidated. Already you are the head. You should not even be waiting to be reminded you are the head. You are the head of. You are the head, as the Bible says. So it's not war against men. It's about trying to empower, trying to wash this limb, to be a bit, to come up where you are. You should not be feeling intimidated.
Why is it that whenever a man has got money, I saw a certain meme, and it was stating that when a man gets more money, he thinks of
empowering the
wife. Wow. But when the wife gets a lot of money or more money, he feels he doesn't need a man. She feels she doesn't need a man.
I like the thinking. I like that thinking.
Why that way? Why is it that when the lady gets money, she feels that she doesn't need a man?
True.
But when men get money, they feel they even need that woman
that
more and empower her.
That is very true, Katiezo. That thinking is very true, because some women, I'm saying some women, when they get to a leadership position, when they get up there, they feel they are not even, they feel it's like they will not concentrate on men or even marriage issues anymore.
Hakuna kitu mtu anaweza mwambia.
Kabisa, mtu unaona mtu ameenda pale juu, hata forsake the husband, forsake hata watu, forsake marriage. Ni kama aliingia pale kwa marriage because of
the money.
No, some have done that, yes, but there are some who are still intact. And you know, when you want to learn, when you are learning, you learn from the best, not from the worst. You learn from the best. Otherwise, you will concentrate learning from the negative side of things, and you become a negative. If you are growing yourself, please grow yourself in the positive areas, not in the negative.
In a political campaign, it is believed that one has to have, they say 3 M's. 1 is the masses, the people. 2 is the media. And 3 is money. How planned are you? How organized are you on that?
You know, I'm happy because you are even laughing. You are even laughing, and you know very well these things.
Yes.
Even if they say it's not actually, it's not the real thing. It's not the real thing. I give you an example. Na kijana mdogo alikuwa 23 years. 23 years. Mwirigi. His name was John Mwirigi.
The campus boy.
Igembe South. Yes. Igembe, I think Igembe South, member of parliament. At 23 years, huyu kijana ana mass, ana money, na umesema?
Ana media. Na bado aliwin.
Yes, he did. He's still in parliament. He's even waiting for re-election. If at all people will see kama kweli amefanya kazi. I would do research and I would see kabisa kama amefanya kazi huyu kijana, because he's
and in fact you've given me an assignment.
A very young man.
And he will be my next person I'm going to talk to.
Yeah, because if he has done something to empower the community, if he has done any development kwa constituency yake, huyu kijana atareelectiwa. Na wakati alianza hakuwa na mass, hakuwa na money, hakuwa na
media.
Kwanza alikuwa kijana was campaigning door to door, kijana na baiskeli. By the way, he had just a bike. The story went all over media that alikuwa na campaign door to door akikuwa njaa. Kwa hiyo the very last saa 7 ikifika kule kwenye ameenda kucampaign, huko ndio anakula. Jioni nasikia amelala mara kadhaa. Akishamaliza amelala kwa community, and I think he won
people's heart.
He won the those people's heart in his constituency. He won their heart. Na ndio maana wakampa. Otherwise, siasa, politics is about being people centered, people driven. Your drive should be people.
If people be part of you and you be part of the people.
You should be a person who is driven by people. Be a person who thinks about people, who cares about people. Put your feet in their shoes. Jiweka kwa miguu kwa miguu zao. Because if you don't do that, wataona huyu amekuja tu just amekuja juju na anataka tu kujibenefit. But with such an example, being a people driven person, being a people centered person, watu wanakukubali na wanaona utaweza kuwawakilisha. And I have just one question, by the way, to ask you. Do you believe in the political arena, in the political environment, things can change for good? We don't, example, at least changing from the perspective that things shift in such a way that the community can be empowered too much to even support the politicians who come to the ground. Ama you
that's not.
You don't believe in
whatever
such.
I believe is one.
Yeah.
First, the public should be taught exactly what they should expect from a leader. That's my thought anyway. I don't know if it's really right.
Makes sense.
They should understand what they expect from the leader.
Yeah.
And what the leader expects from them.
Yeah.
Each and every position they need to understand. And then from there, I feel the public should be in that position where they do not go asking for the little money, just like you said.
Yeah.
I'd rather make up a proposal of something that is going to be durable, a long-lasting, so that brings about a long-lasting solution, and then I go to the leader.
I love your answer.
Even if he will not fund it by himself.
True.
He might be having friends who might.
I love what you just started by saying, people to understand
the roles of their leaders.
Civic education.
Yeah. Now from
by the way, do they even go there? Do people, watu wanasiasa wanaendanga kule chini wakati wa campaign, wanaenda wanapiga mdomo, wanapiga hapa katikati mwaka wa 2 wa 3. Even the smallest civic education at tumekuja tuna this kind of we are, because we are in this together, ile ya kuambia hata watu tumefikisha hapa, tunaelekea hapa katikati ya miaka 5, we don't, most of them we do not see them. Tunawaonanga kama saa hii ndio wanajitokeza mwaka wa mwisho, ama kwanza the very last year, kwanza January next year, January karibu election huko August, ndio wanaanza kukuja kupeana civic na makaratasi na kizungu mingi chenye wametoa parliament,
which they don't do it fully.
Very true.
Yeah.
So mwananchi mweke karibu, empower people. By the way, empowered community is an empowered nation, is an empowered you. When you empower the community, you also get him, because you also getting there. Utaenda kule, let's say a leader gets sick when they are wakati wako kule they have visited the village, and unfortunately he gets sick. Uzuri na maybe okay, uzuri wao at least they can call ambulances, ni wakimbizwa, hata ndege wakimbizwa, lakini if, just to be sincere, when you empower the clinic that is in your village, when you empower the health sector in your county, you also benefit from it. Your people also benefit from it. Your children, hata wale wenye wako Nairobi, our cousins wenye wako kule, si wana benefit na hii. So empowering the community when you are chosen, when you have that ability to do that, because a leader has ability, they are given money. When you have ability, do it. Wacha kukula yote. Hatusemi usikule, lakini usikule yote, otherwise.
Okay, thank you. Let's go for a break. And thank you a lot. I really love being taught.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know, since then.
And I hope this will not be the last show that we are.
No, we're going for a break and we'll be back.
Yeah.
Kwa mapumziko.
I mean, it's not the last conversation we are having
is a process. We must come again.
Yes.
Tuende kwa mapumziko, tutarudi baada muda mchache ujao. Thank you.
Asante sana.